Leicester 2, Crystal Palace 1. Wow, what a win. Kelechi Iheanacho, I love you. He's done it again, and we've come from behind to claim a massive 3 points in the Premier League and Champions League, baby. We are on our way. What a win. Come on. And yeah, wow. Get in. Yes lads, how you all doing? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now today, boys and girls, I'm going to bring you guys my post-match thoughts after Leicester 2, Crystal Palace 1 in a huge 3 points for Leicester. We have done it again. Iheanacho has done it once again. We've come from behind to claim a massive 3 points in the race for Champions League football, and trust me boys, this win is simply huge. I'm buzzing, and yeah boys, come on. So of course, with that being said, boys and girls, in today's video I'm going to bring you guys my instant match reaction to today's game against Crystal Palace after Leicester got a massive win. I'll go for my general thoughts on the game and also my play ratings from the side which started in today's game against Crystal Palace at home, boys and girls. As always, with these match reactions, they won't be edited to the usual standard, as I want to get these videos out as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm going to start off in because I'm filming this at 10 o'clock. It's going to be another late one, but yeah, we've got the 3 points. Who really cares? And yeah, boys, I'm buzzing. Let's get straight into it. So then, wow, what more do I need to say? That was incredible from Leicester. I think, the overall performance wasn't really great, but the character we showed to come from behind against Crystal Palace to claim a massive, massive win at home. And, first half wise weren't great. Second half, it was a bit patchy, but overall, we got the 3 points, and that is the main thing. And Kelechi Iheanacho, I don't need to say any more about this man. Put some respect on my striker's name because he has just scored a massive goal and potentially the goal to secure Champions League football for Leicester. Europa League, we're done out here. Get the Champions League badge ready, boys. We are coming for you, and yeah, boys, I am absolutely buzzing. Of course, it was Wilfred Zaha, as always, to give Crystal Palace the lead about 10 minutes into the game. It was a good ball in behind, split apart the Leicester defence. Schmeichel couldn't really do anything about it. Castagne got Leicester level about 5 minutes into the second half. A great finish. Iheanacho at the heart of it once again. Of course, it was Iheanacho who got Leicester the win about 10 minutes before time. An absolutely fantastic, a rocket of a finish on his weak foot into the roof of the net. No chance of Guaita, and of course, that gave Leicester all 3 points in the end, and overall way. Not a great performance, but who really cares? We've got the win, and that is exactly what we've done. And yeah, come on. I think first half wise, we really lacked that final type of product. First 5 minutes we looked to the right. Vardy got him behind a few times. Obviously, Crystal Palace found their goal and then they just sat back, and Leicester found it very difficult to try and get any sort of chance. We had a few half chances here and there, but players like Madison weren't really too involved. Luke Thomas was quite poor in the first half, I think. Overall, first half performance wasn't really the greatest. We just lacked that type of end product. But second half wise, we started off fairly quickly. Then after we scored, Crystal Palace had a few great chances, but overall, towards the end, we came into it. We could have got a few more goals towards the end if Perez could shoot. Obviously, Vardy had a good chance as well. So overall, second half was slightly more improved, but overall I wouldn't say it's been a fantastic performance from Leicester at all. But the main thing is, like I said, we've got the win, and that of course is a massive win in the race for Champions League football. The team which Brendan Rodgers went with for today's game against Crystal Palace was of course unchanged from the last side against West Brom. Obviously we saw Thomas start at left wing back once again. Castagne's on. Overall, it's quite solid. There's no point really changing. Of course, the two up front again of Kelechi Iheanacho and Vardy just worked an absolute treat. The back three was quite solid as well. So overall, no real complaints from the team. We could have saw maybe a few changes in there considering we only played 4 days ago, but that overall that team is quite good. We saw some tired legs, even in the first half, but overall it was still quite strong. Of course, on the bench we've got some good depth in there now with lots of Dennis Pratt return, Ricardo, Cengiz Under, Albright and Perez, who of course we saw some of them come off the bench in today's game as well. So first half wise, I thought Leicester, like I said, started off fairly fast, but we didn't really get the finish. Vardy got behind a few times, but Palace did grow into the game. The first goal, Tielemans very slow on the ball. We could have potentially got a foul, but probably wasn't a foul, to be honest. Too slow from Tielemans, and Zaha was played in behind. Fantastic finish, no chance of Schmeichel, and of course that made it 1-0 to Palace. We had some half chances here and there. Palace went for on a few attacks, but we did have a potential penalty later on in the first half. And for me, I don't really understand how that's not a penalty. I don't know who it was, but it was I can't remember who it was for Leicester. But anyway, one of our players just it was a Ndidi just got pushed in the back of the net in the box, and it weren't a penalty. I don't really know how, but yeah, anyway, at least we won in the end. But for me, that should have been a penalty. VAR checked it, and yeah, still didn't give it. Overall, first half then, of course, it ended 1-0 to Palace. Moving into the second half then, no changes was made from Brendan Rodgers, which, was a slight surprise to me. I thought we could have seen maybe lots of Albright and the Perez come on, but it wasn't to be. And as you saw, it didn't really matter because Castagne got Leicester level very quickly. Iheanacho out of heart of it once again. And for me, Castagne's finish on I think his weak foot, his left foot, a fantastic finish right into the top corner. And from then I thought Leicester would potentially go into the game and get the win in a few minutes, but clearly not, because Crystal Palace nearly scored. Johnny Evans turned into prime Johnny Evans and just did an absolutely mental tackle. I don't know how they didn't score. It was really well. He went forward, tried to pass it to Benteke, and Johnny Evans just came came in and smashed it away. Beautiful stuff. They had a few good chances as well, just from a corner. Leicester started to grow into the game. We did score through Vardy, but that was offside. But then Iheanacho just turned into prime Iheanacho and just, you know, said, forget about this, I'm going to do it myself. And the guy just smashed into the roof of the net to make it 2-1, you know. Beautiful stuff. We had a few good chances towards the end as well. I don't know how Perez missed, to be honest. I know it was offside. Vardy tried to do some skill. I don't know really what he was doing. But overall, we held on towards the end. The game management was there, and we secured the 3 points. And yeah, boys, Iheanacho, thank you. You're a legend. You're taking us to Champions League. And yeah, I love that, man. Come on. Right, then, moving on then to my player ratings here. This is where each player out of 10 from the side where it started in today's game against Crystal Palace. I started off goal then with Kasper Schmeichel. For me, I thought Kasper was pretty alright today. I mean, he couldn't do anything about the first goal. He made a few decent saves, so I'll give Kasper 7 out of 10. I thought he was quite solid. His distribution was, you know, slightly dodgy, but that's pretty normal for him. So yeah, 7 out of 10 then for Schmeichel. Right, and moving into the back five then for today's game. So starting off then with the central defender of Johnny Evans. I thought Johnny Evans was quite solid in the game. I thought, you know, the back three could have done slightly better with the first goal, but I thought, you know, that they tried to step up when obviously offside trap didn't really work. So I'll give Johnny Evans a 7 out of 10. I thought overall his tackling was good. He was very good on the ball. So yeah, 7 out of 10 then for Johnny Evans. Kagawa Sunchu, I'm going to give him an 8. I thought Sunchu was everywhere in the game today. He was battling hard in midfield, winning all the 50-50 challenges, and that's what we need to see. And with Fofana, I'll give him a 7 as well. You know, obviously he's fasting as well, which, you know, fair play to him for playing the full 90. He was alright on the ball. He gave the ball away in some stupid areas sometimes, but, you know, that's as expected. The guy's going to be absolutely drained, so fair play to Fofana. But yeah, 7 out of 10 for him. Moving into the two wing-back centre, starting off then with Luke Thomas. For me, I thought first half wise, Luke Thomas was pretty poor. He gave the ball away, especially in that last 10 minutes. I thought, you know, wasn't really his day. Second half, he grew into it. Obviously, did come off of Michael Brighton. So I'll give Thomas probably a 6 or a 7. I thought he was all right in the game. Castagne, though, obviously got the goal, was good going forward as well. Defensively was quite strong. Give Castagne an 8 out of 10. And another goal for him. Not another goal, he didn't score, but, you know, another goal for him after that West Brom game. But yeah, his first goal at the King Power as well. That's going to give him some confidence. Yeah, 8 out of 10 for Timothy Castagne. Right, and moving into the midfield three. Starts off then with Wilfred Zaha in that holding defensive midfielder role. For me, I thought Wilf was pretty good in the game. You know, he gave the ball away a little bit, but, you know, the play's a bit tired, so it's kind of expected to see. I gave Wilf a 7 out of 10. I thought it was alright. Yuri Tillemans, I thought wasn't his best game today. I thought he was quite sloppy. He's kind of just at fault for Crystal Palace only goal through Zaha, but I thought, you know, he came into the game in the second half. He had a good chance to in the second half where he should have probably scored, similar to the goal against Newcastle. So I'll probably give Yuri a 6 or a 7 just on his high standards he sets himself. He didn't really hit them today. And with Maddison, I thought Maddison was quite poor in the game. I'll probably give him a 6 or a 7. I thought, you know, Perez looked a lot better, just a lot better when he came on. I thought, you know, Maddison, yes, he's coming back from injury, but I don't think Maddison was too great in the game. So probably a 6 out of 10. For James Maddison. It wasn't great, but, you know, he's gone to the party, so, you know, who really cares? But yeah, in all truth, I thought Maddison wasn't that great today. And finally then, moving into the front two of Dream, starting off then with Jamie Vardy. For me, I'll give Vardy 7 out of 10. I thought he was quite average in the game today. He was quite he wasn't looking just not to score. I mean, he should have just shot, but he decided to try and score the one. So yeah, 7 out of 10 then for Vardy. And now with the man, the myth, the legend, Kelechi Iheanacho, 10 out of 10. I don't care. He only scored one goal, but I don't really care. That goal was a bloody thunderbolt on his weak foot. He just smashed it and he scored. I don't know how he did it, but he did, and that's like, I don't know, 10 out of 10 for Iheanacho. That goal just gives him a 10 because that guy is an absolute god. And Kelechi, mate, I love you. But yeah, lads, that's it for my player ratings. Let me know thoughts on them in the comment section down below. Do you agree, do you disagree? Let me know in the comment section down below. So then, boys and girls, that is it then for today's video. Of course, in today's video I bring you guys my instant match reaction to Leicester 2 Crystal Palace 1 in today's massive win. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, let me know by dropping a like. Subscribe as well to the channel if you guys haven't already, and let me know thoughts on the game in the comment section down below. But boys, yeah, I'm buzzing. What a win. Champions League, we're coming for you. Yes, I'm in SPORTSA, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in the next video. Peace, guys.